Hi guys, this is Starcraft. Welcome to the Starcraft English commentary. Christmas is in the air, presents is in the house, and Santa Claus is in the chimney. What are you guys up to? Are you gonna be doing some crazy stuff this holiday? Maybe just going on some kind of trip, or just staying at home with your waifu and children and watching some Starcraft games. As for me, I will be traveling as usual and making some quick money. But today I'm gonna be casting a nice game between two very interesting players. Flashy Boy once again. We're here witnessing what he's doing because he's been improving a lot and he's been climbing up the ladder. He's been playing really well and making a name for himself. And his opponent today, it is going to be none other than Naked Zerg, aka Larva. I'll just quickly show you here. I'll just quickly show you what Flash is looking like today. Looking very interesting. Both of the players are going to be having some nice chats. I don't understand Korean. If you're Korean, please let me know what they're saying in the comments. I will try my best to learn. Flash is saying no ko. Right, what does that mean, no ko? And Larva says me poo. Let's learn some Korean here. Soru. I cannot. 안녕하세요. That's all I can say. Anyways, back to this game. You know what? Maybe I should just start to learn Korean. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. You guys heard it first here, guys. I'm gonna start a kind of a new mechanism for me to learn Korean while casting Starcraft. I don't know how that is going to be done, but just rest assured that it is going to be done. So that's that. Anyways, these two guys are going to be digging out on the map Radeon. This map is old as F. But it's a great map, and I think this map is going to stay for the season of ASL as well. So that's that. Here's the map stats. Flashy Boy is located at the top left in the green color, and this is by design. And as you can see on Radeon for Terran player, excuse me, this is Terran versus Protoss. It's not right. For Zerg versus Terran, it is 49.9%. Good stuff. These stats I picked up about a month ago, but I think they're still relevant, right? Because 898 games have been played on Radeon. So this map has been tried and true. Okay, there's the Overlord. So it looks like Larva is going to be located at the bottom left corner of the screen. To rest assured, this map is guaranteed. This game is guaranteed to be epic. So Larva is just gonna be having some fun, and this Overlord is in some kind of a trouble here. Flash is gonna try to attack. Of course, the Naked Zerg would not allow his first Overlord to die. Flash is gonna expand. Alright, it looks like Larva has expanded himself. This might possibly look like a 12 hatchery. And Flash goes inside. Okay, he sees the spawning pool. Alright, this is pool first with gas and very early there. So I think Larva is gonna try to go for some kind of very early mutuous aggression. And I think, as you know, Flash recently he's been doing a lot of what kind of build he's been going for? He's been going for a lot of these mech builds, right, with heavy Goliaths and tank composition against Mutualists, and he's got great success, especially against Soki. If you've not seen that game that I've casted between Soki and Flash, please go ahead and check it out. Very good stuff. But yeah, I think other Zerg players are kind of imitating this as well, notably Speed. Of course, this build has got to have some kind of fine-tuned customizations, right? Because otherwise, all of the Zerg players would figure out the nuts and bolts of how to counter it. But I think Flash is the one who's got the innovative edge here. He's the one who's using ChatGPT to fine-tune his build, which is great. By the way, let me just quickly show you the other stats, because I think you want to understand a little bit about what these guys are doing these days. So here are the top 10 broodwar players about 2 days ago. As you can see, Flash is number 3. Flash is number 3, and Soki is number 2, and Bisu is number 1. I will not show you anything about the Larva's stats because I don't have it, and actually he's not that up there in terms of elo ranking. He's very active streaming, but in terms of skill level, he's actually not that high. But rest assured, this game is guaranteed to be epic. So please keep that in mind. Yeah, anyways, so back to the Bitcoin story, because I'm all about Bitcoin, and you guys have been wondering why am I just keep on talking about Bitcoin, because I have to make some money, and so do you. So if you want to learn more about this kind of thing, you can tune to my channel, and you will have this kind of great knowledge. So Bitcoin, right, as you remember, I think yesterday it went up to $100,000. It briefly touched $100,000 per BTC. That was insane. And Is this gonna go down or what? Because I'm at a very you know complicated situation here. I need to kind of understand whether I need to invest more and catch the FOMO, right? The fear of missing out. Yeah, I think that is what FOMO stands for. I hope correctly. Or should I just say, you know what? All of this is hype, and it's all gonna go down and crash and burn, and I will have another chance to buy in later. So what are your thoughts? If you're into crypto investment, if you're into investments at all, let me know. If you're into portfolio management, please let me know, because I know you are all smart people, right? Because Starcraft playing people are all usually smart people. Not smart asses, but real smart people. So please give me some advice. And in other news, okay, what is Larva saying? Motarmeyo. What is motar? I think that's an English word. Motar? Mortality? Motor? Alright, anyways, looks like Flash is gonna attempt to go with a bio for a little bit here, because you know, usually you need bio to survive. I think 111 is another viable build, but Flash is gonna try to go for bio. First, he's got 3 barracks on high ground, 1 barracks on the low ground, and it looks like Larva is already in position with some mutual harassments. Now, mutual harassment is all about chipping away little things and being patient, and attending to your macro and economical, development at home, and making sure your stuff is getting up. You know, you're getting the right amount of drones, you're taking up correctly, your bases, your new hatcheries are not discovered, you kill random stuff that try to move towards your new bases and so forth. Looks like Flash is gonna apply a bit of pressure. These mutuals coming in from Larva, doing some attacks. As you can see, the SCVs are damaged but not yet destroyed. So this is something that I think Larva need to work on. He needs to actually kill SCVs. I think his mutuals group actually not yet fully optional. As you can see, there's a weak mutuals right there, and Flash has spotted it. I don't know. I don't think he killed that one. He's looking for that. As you can see, Flash, when he attacks, he actually clicks on an individual mutualist, and you can see that he knows exactly how much health that mutualist has. So this is, the way that a great player would play. And another mutualist has been sniped right away. So the moment that Flash clicks on a mutualist and he sees that it's weak, he would try very hard to take it out. Anyways, now Larva attacks the high ground and take out 2 turrets, and Larva needs to attack the Marine. He gets 1 Marine down, because, when the Marines are kind of individually attacking a mutualist like that, it's a great chance, I think, for the mutualist to score some quick wins. But as usual, Flash is gonna push forward, and this is gonna drive the mutualist back. And as you can see, Larva has not made any sunkens at his front door, and Flash has detected the presence of the 3rd base at the 430 position, and let's see if it's gonna be able to get there. Usually during this time, the Terran player would like to actually switch up his forces and send a small Epsilon group of task force. Or what is it, Delta or Epsilon? Epsilon, I just call it Epsilon, because usually they call it Delta, right? Delta Tango or whatever. It's the word they use in the Nam War. To go there and try to, maybe 2-3 Marines to go to snipe some drones. His overlord is gonna fall. Very interesting. It looks like Flash has really started to go up, go towards mech a little bit here. He's got the factory, he's got a starport, or maybe this is not going to be a full mech transition. Maybe just going to be a way for him to segue into science vessels and possibly Valkyries. The classical way to play this is to go for science vessels. Another way to play this to counter very heavily mutualist upgraded Zerg player is going to be going for Valkyries. And yet another way that is innovative, that is often used by Sharp, is going to be to go for dropship, especially when you're on the losing side. Dropship could be a nice way for you to get back. But look at this, guys. Looks like the bio build from Flash is not really working out for him. Split up his group into 2 smaller groups, and that has been playing to his detriment. He has been losing the first group of Marines to mutualists. The second group is not able to penetrate the front door. What is his reaction looking like? Of course, he's looking very focused, very nice. And Larva, what does he look like? He looks like a serial killer, as usual. I'm just kidding. I don't think he's naked today, but I don't have a picture of him today. I don't have a picture of Larva every day, guys. So I'm just gonna show you guys an old picture of him when he was playing Starcraft, non-stop, naked for 12 hours. And that's gonna be something that's bad for your health, right? Like I told you previously, I played Starcraft maximum maybe 12 hours continuously. Of course, me playing Starcraft continuously for 12 hours is like a joke, right? But of course, these pro gamers, when they play for 12 hours, I mean, it's very serious. And of course, they go to great lengths to actually make sure they win, right? And improve their skills along the way. But it looks like science vessels are gonna be on the move here. Science vessels waiting. No, that's not the right call. What did they say these days, the science vessels? Alright, looks like Lava successfully got his 3 bases up, and that's gonna allow the Zerg player to go for 3 gases and tech up to Defilers, Ultralists, and all of those good stuff. These mutuals are looking for some nice openings, and looks like Lava's got everything covered. More Marines coming out of these. Barracks are gonna get destroyed, and as you remember, Flash has destroyed the turrets on the high ground. We will have a nice attack against the turret in the corner here, and Flash is gonna come out and destroy most of it. Looks like Flash is a little bit indecisive with his frontal army. They decide to go back now, and Lava is gonna escape with the rest of his mutualists, and that's gonna trigger Flash to move forward with the rest of his army. Now this bio ball is looking very scary. Where is he gonna try to head up to? Bottom right is gonna be the destination. He's got double science vessels, which will try to take care of any kind of mutualist interference by way of irradiate. But this is I mean, it looks like Lava is being very, very smart. He's not using the mutualist to defend yet. He's gonna just use it to go for this attack to chip away the Marines that is gonna come out to reinforce here, and he's gonna use his lurkers and sunkens to attack the Marines, which will be slightly more effective. But keep that in mind. Keep in mind that this bio ball in the front door is very strong. Only 3 sunkens, but we do have some lurkers in the back though, so it looks like Flash is gonna back up. And Lava has not deployed the what has he not deployed? He's not used the stack lurker trick to actually disguise his lurker count. With that trick, the Terran player would have absolutely no idea how many lurkers there are, and this is a great way, especially if you have a lot of lurkers, to force your enemy into a premature engagement. And oh my god, what the heck happened here? Suddenly, all of a sudden, like there's like 3 lurkers inside of Flash's house, and one of them is gonna try to get on high ground. 2 of them is gonna be a slight problem. No, is it gonna be a problem? It's gonna be a slight problem, and Flash is in some serious trouble. Lurker's gonna land down here. Mortar against the command center. Marine's gonna try to return here, and this is very, very narrow choke is gonna allow the lurker to attack very effectively. It looks like in the last minute all of the lurkers died, but that was a serious blunder, a big setback for Flashy Boy. But he's gonna load up some stuff inside his dropship, but the dropship had been detected. So if Lava is really playing the top Zerg form that he is, he will start to have some scourges along the various area, and he doesn't have some scourges here, but he's gonna have more. The good thing for him is that his 3rd base is on a low ground, so he actually doesn't have that much surface area to cover. I don't know if he's actually planned out a 4th base at the top right, excuse me, bottom right yet. We shall see. Is that a Nidus Canal? No, it's not a Nidus Canal, because we don't see the other end of the Nidus Canals at the front door of Flash's 7 o'clock positioned. Flash has got 3 base though, so that's something, and he's gonna start to transfer some of his SCVs to that side, and we will have stack lurkers here. So Flash will have no idea exactly how many lurkers are in this formation. He's gonna get pushed back. The 3rd base comes online, and Flash needs to start to make some some turrets and some bunker and stuff like that at the 3rd base. And it looks like we have the first presence of mech. We will have some vultures out, but Flash is playing this out of a single factory so far, so that's interesting. The 2nd vulture is out. I think Flash is gonna upgrade mine first. Would he upgrade mine first? He's got 3 vultures now. He's making only vultures, and finally he's gonna lift up all of his barracks and transition fully into mech. He's got 1 factory done, 2 factories building, another factory planned, and let's see if Lava's gonna spot this. The vultures have started to late mines, so upgrades have been completed on the mines, which is great here. And yeah, this build, this mechanical build, is all about mine placement, especially in the early stages, because you don't have that much tank presence, right? Your concentration of tanks are very few, and you need to slow down the Zerg advancement with mines. Up until the point you get your tanks in great enough number that it doesn't really matter how many forces the Zerg player throw at you, the tank's gonna just completely melt everybody. That is my take on it. But anyways, now the factories all have the add-on. Flash has got great map control. Lava is still on 3 bases technically. He's building a 4th one, so temporarily Flash is on 4 bases, and he's got some nice advantage, at least in terms of base count, I think. Unless Lava's got something at a 6 o'clock position, which I don't think he does, because, and it's very, very risky, and I think at this point, of course, Flash is such a great player, he would know exactly the timing. He knows it better than all of us. Anyways, nice mind drag into the lurker one. Okay, nice dark storm at the last minute to save that very, very damaged lurker. This defiler is dead, but it's gonna be able to come out here and attack some of the forces. Flash could actually land something inside the main base. Excuse me, not the main base, but the 5 o'clock positioned. What is that? 5:30? No, 4. 330, 430. I would say that is a 430 base. We do have some lurkers there, and Flash is eyeing on it, but he's not yet decided to drop, because if you commit to the drop and you lose it, then you just set yourself back a lot. So he's thinking. His CPU is on the move here. Some Zerglings coming out to clear the mines. Flash got nice mind control for the time being, because he's he's got his very nice vulture placements. But I think during this time, Larva is taking up to Ultralis. I mean, this is gonna be the only way that Larva is gonna be able to fight against this mech build. Ultralis, and also to a certain extent, oh my god, that is a great play on all of those Marines, and more lurker coming out. Those Marines do some nice attack, but they all die. So Flash is not micro correctly. He gets one lurker. The vultures come out, and he will get other. This Defiler could cast something. Drone need to just get consumed or something. Looks like at the last minute everyone would die, as well as the Defiler. So I guess Larva was playing, I think, sub-optimally. Yeah, not really good placement of units from him. And Flash with his 4 bases is looking very strong and good. 16-minute mark of the game, and it's gonna be time for ads. My name is Namcraft. Welcome to the channel. I'm here because these people have made it possible. First, I'd like to thank the Hotel California guy for your big stash of cash and your generousness to share just a small pie with me. Thank you so much. The next person I'd like to thank is going to be Shane from the US, my musical genius, my Kurt Cobain. I hope that you have some amazing career ahead of you, and please let me know what you are doing for Christmas, and please let me know who you are, because I cannot connect the dots, right? I don't know exactly who on YouTube is the person who supported me, except for a few people. For example, Eric, I know exactly who you are. Every time you comment, I know exactly that it's you. So thanks a lot for that. And of course, the same goes from Matt Damon from the US. I know exactly who you are, because you are very famous, right? So that's good. And the last person I'd like to thank is going to be Sea Goblin. Let's keep him on screen for a while because he's so handsome and sexy. By the way, back to this game, what exactly is happening? Please remind me to turn off Sea Goblins at some point in the future. Thank you so much. Anyway, some Zerg is gonna try to come out, and yeah, this is gonna be a temporarily weak moment, I think, for Larva here, as Flash is encroaching on his territory. That's a lot of maxed up, but Zerling's gonna try to go for some insane mind drag. And what is Flash's reaction to that? Of course, he's not very happy. That is his reaction. And let's turn off Sea Goblin. Where's Sea Goblins? There you are. Let's remove him from the screen, because thank you so much, Sea Goblins. Thank you, everybody. If you're enjoying this series and you want to give me a Christmas present, here is how. namkraftvn@gmail.com. That is the address where you can send your presents. I don't know how you would send it, but just send it somewhere, and I think Santa Claus would deliver. Thank you so much. Anyways, back to this game. Flash is gonna be biting his lips. He needs to drink a little bit of water, but in Starcraft you don't have time for that. And we're gonna be having, recently I've been getting back to playing a lot of chess. I haven't played Starcraft, but I've been playing a lot of chess. So if you're a chess player, please let me know how I wanna, because I'm looking for some kind of websites where I'm playing online with some friends, or with my friends offline or whatever, and I want to put in the moves onto the chessboard, and I want the computer to say, okay, this opening is the, I don't know, 1-1-1 build, right? I want him to analyze what opening exactly I'm seeing on the board, and it says, you know what, for the next move there are 3 possibilities. One is A, right? Do this, do this, do this. And this will lead to a very strong centers, but a little bit weak on the flanks, and you got to be careful for these kind of forky moves. Okay, that's gonna be some nice Ultralis attack, but on the other hand, if you do this one, then you're gonna be opening, you're gonna be switching into Guardians, for example, right? And Guardians, here are the pros and cons of playing Guardians. Magnus Carlsen has played Guardians a couple of times, and he's won about 88% of the time that he's played this move, something like that. So if you're into chess and you know exactly how I can accomplish this, please leave a comment, because I'd like to greatly improve my chess ability. Alright, look at this Bioforce from Flash, very strong. 5 bases, and of course Flash, the third ranked player in broodwar this week, is not gonna let the grip of this naked Zerg boy, right? So I think what can Larva do? He's gonna try to come out, and the one good thing when you play versus mech is that the threat of splash damage is very high. Looks like we have a drop incoming here, and Flash has got some tank in position. He doesn't have mines at home. I think during this time he can start to lay some mines. Yeah, lay them exactly here. Looks like Larva has commenced to drop, and Flash, is he ready? His attention is elsewhere. He's laying some turrets in his other bases first. We have a nice Defiler attack. The Defiler casts how many Dark Storm? Only one though. Not so good. But that is right in the middle of the barracks. Excuse me, not the barracks, but the factory. Another drop's happening here, and some of the tanks are not siege. Where are these overlords? Are these fake drops? They might be fake drop. Where are they going? They're going to try to go all the way inside. And we have one lurker, two lurkers. Defiler casts a nice Dark Storm. This is a nice moment, but only one Dark Storm. But at least it covers the SCV line and the command center for sometimes. By the way, I told you about the news that the ICC, the International Command Center, has deemed that the president and the ex-defense minister of Israel war criminals, warlords. So, anyways, back to this game. We're going to be having a nice comeback from Flash. We are at the 28th minute mark of the game. 176 supply for Flash. I'd say Larva's is something 140 or 130. He's not looking that great. But he's got his 5 bases at least. He might have the 6 o'clock position. This drone is going to try to come up to take that base, I think. Larva pushes in the middle. These Defilers are kind of clumsy as hell. But they will get to the Dark Storm and cast more stuff. We have some more reinforcements in the middle area moving across. But Flash need to control the Zerg here. We have a nice attack right in front of Larva's front door. And this Zerg is coming out in the middle map. And you know, when you play mech, it's a little bit harder to play compared to Bio. Because you need to siege and unsiege the tanks. You need to lay the mines to the vultures and get them out of the way so that they're not splashing damage upon themselves when the tank explodes. Of course, you need to, you know, manage against drops. I think it's a lot harder to play than Bio, right? Because Bio, you only need to worry about 2 things: A, move your Bio, you know, forces, and irradiate with your science vessels. Of course, in mech, you need to also irradiate with science vessels as well. So both of them, you know, both of the build, you need to focus on science vessels activities. But for Bio, you have less thing to worry about, mechanically speaking. So that is that. And as you can see, Flash is no longer controlling the center of the map. He used to control a couple of minutes ago, but now Larva has pushed forward. We don't have that much mines presence, and this is going to get worse and worse over time. As Zerg have more bases, more Nidus canals are going to be getting worse, and those 4 tanks are so damaged. It would be better for Flash to just forget about them, you know, send them to his main base and start to repair with some SCVs. But we never see the pro gamers, you know, go back and repair their forces, and I don't know if that is a good thing. Maybe it is a good thing because this is a tried and true method, right? Because the pros have been playing this game forever, so I'm sure they have everything worked out in terms of the little details. But I always feel like when you have 5 tanks that are in the red, it might be better to retire them from the battlefield and go and, you know, because you would need some tanks at home anyways, right, in case there's some drops. Anyways, there's gonna be some nice mine drag. Oh my god, mine drag gets onto the tanks, and one of the tanks is so damaged, so at least these small forces from Flash will die, and Larva will claim the 6 o'clock position, and that's gonna allow him to go up to 6 bases temporarily. Flash has some presence on the top right corner of the screen, but he doesn't have that many mines. We'll be having nice mine explosion on the Ultras, and even though they're fully, I think they're fully upgraded now, they're not able to penetrate, and looks like the 6 o'clock position is going to fall unless Larva can come with some drops. I mean, one nice move to have that Larva could do right now is drop his own base. Right, just drop Zerglings and Ultras right onto his own base, because he's got 2 of his, you know, expansions right next to the 6 o'clock base. More attack in the center, but this is futile. Larva is trying to, of course, this is more like of a show match, right? So sometimes these guys are gonna, you know, forcefully, deliberately going for some crazy epic battles in the middle of the map. That is actually not the optimal way to play if you're really playing a tournament games, I think. You know, I myself, I know that sometimes I like to go for some insane battles just for the pleasure of watching it, you know, unveil on my screen. Nice Zergling attack, and we will have a mine drag against the tank to destroy so many forces, and Zerglings coming out as well. But Flash cleared things out at the last minute. He's 188 supply. We're at the 24th minute mark of the game, and rest assured, this game is not ending anytime soon. Zerglings attacking in the center of the map, killing out so many tanks, and this is the power of Sauron Zerg. When you have these cracklings and you have them in such great number, and they can just go and attack any places on the map, you don't have enough vultures and mines to clear out those forces and the tank formations, which just splash damage upon themselves. But Flash is gonna finally establish a presence at the 230 position. He needs to start to lay some mines to protect it, because that base will be under assault the most because it's so close to the Zerg base. It looks like Flash is gonna attempt his own version of assault here, who attack against the 330 position. There are some lurkers in position. This Ultralisk will die. Some reinforcement from the other side. What is gonna be Lava's next move? He comes in the center, but GG from Lava. Flash takes this game. If you enjoyed this game, feel free to buy me a copy. The link to that is gonna be in the video description. I will see you soon. Bye bye.